video is going to be about my experience at Fandemic Dead last week. So this is part 3 of that kind of series that I was doing, and it's also going to include my haul. The weekend before last, I went to Fandemic Dead in Atlanta, Georgia at the Georgia World Congress Center. It was kind of the Walking Dead convention, and also later found out that they had partnered with Atlanta Comic-Con, so that's why a lot of other kind of guests were invited, and not just like Walking Dead specific guests. And I have some thoughts. I got some thoughts about it. Now, I want to say before I get really into it that the only Walking Dead specific convention that I've ever been to was Walker Stalker Con. Walker Stalker Con was a Walking Dead convention, general horror convention that started, I want to say 2015, around that time, all the way up until 2019. My last Walker Stalker Con was in 2019, and I haven't been to a convention since. And I haven't really ever been to any other Walking Dead specific convention or any other kind of fandom specific convention. So that's kind of my favorite frame of reference and kind of what I'm going to be comparing Fandemic to. So let's start out with the registration process. When you first got to the con, mine was super simple and easy. I heard other people were not, like, their experience wasn't as like straightforward as mine, but I did get there an hour early. I figured I did not want to wait on any lines. I just wanted to, you know, get my badge and get out. So, and I also thought that they were not going to start exactly on time. I thought they would have started a little early, but no, I had to wait there the entire time, and they started getting them their badges and wristbands exactly when they said they would. And I got my little three-day GA badge, and that was it. There was a line to get in afterwards. People started lining up to go into the con, which it was absolutely unnecessary. I went and sat down until they decided to open the con floor, which was literally right away. People were standing online. I just walked in because there was no need to stand online. So that was another thing that I noticed that was different between Walker Stalker Con and Fandemic. There was no early entry for people who had VIP badges to get into the convention. They did have specific VIP lines and VIP like seating at the cons, but early entry for VIP was not a thing as far as I'm aware. Once you got into the convention, it was a pretty similar setup. You had people selling things, you know, your little booths. You had, you know, the con specific stand selling you know, Fandemic Dead things. You had photo ops and a little area for eating. And with the area for eating, there was a VIP section. They had a very similar setup at Walker Stalker Con, but I believe that it would always be curtained off, so you wouldn't be able to see anything in there. And also there would be a volunteer checking your badge and making sure that you were where you were supposed to be. Not a thing at Fandemic as far as I saw. The VIP area was with the general admission eating area, and nobody was checking badges, and I kind of accidentally wandered in there my first day because I didn't realize that it was for VIP, but nobody was checking anyway. And I know at Walker Stalker Con, when you got like gold and you know, all the higher VIP badges, that food was included. I do not believe that that was the case for VIPs at Fandemic. as far as I'm aware. VIPs also got a little swag bag, which is very similar to what they would do at Walker Stalker Con. But as you will see later on when I get to my haul, what was in that swag bag and was it worth it or not, and yeah, we'll get to that. What I did miss about being on the con floor at Fandemic versus Walker Stalker Con, Walker Stalker Con always had like little kiosks for like photo op opportunities. They would always have like the Stranger Things like front room set up. They would have a area for walkers, so like could get like a cool shot with zombies with props and stuff. There would always be some vendors out there with their kind of like setups. I remember one year somebody had the governor's head tank, and people could like stick their head in the head tank and take pictures, but that was like, you know, a specific vendor. But there would always be that kind of stuff that I felt was really cool, really added to the experience of stuff to do at the con, and I missed that at Fandemic. They didn't have anything like that I saw. Another thing that Walker Stalker kind of got right that I really loved, that they did not have at Fandemic. Walker Stalker would always have like mini panels on the con floor. So there would be like 15-minute pop-up panels on the con floor. The kind of mid-sized panels would also be on the con floor. They would like secure a section of the con floor for like mid-sized panels, and I thought that was awesome because you don't have to go up and try and find where the place is. Like the Georgia World Congress Center is huge, so you know it's very easy and convenient to have, you know, kind of mid-range panels directly on the con floor, especially if you have the space. So I really loved that about Walker Stalker Con, because you could just run into a panel and or like take in 5 minutes of a panel, 10 minutes of a panel, then wander off to the next thing. You know, if you don't want to take the time to find your way out of the con floor, go up, try and locate a small room on the side, go in, you know, find a seat. It's more of a hassle when it's not on the con floor. I definitely really liked that aspect of Walker Stalker Con and wish that they would have done something similar at Fandemic. And also I feel like Fandemic did not have as many panels as I'm used to. They had about maybe 5 a day, but like I said, Walker Stalker Con packed with panels. Speaking of, you know, the schedule, I really missed having a physical schedule in my hands to look at as well. Now I think Walker Stalker Con was really unique in that respect. I think they're the only con that I've ever gone to that used to give out physical schedules, but I really liked that. I really missed that experience. Instead of having to check your phone every 10 minutes, like, oh wait, when was this? When was that? Take out your schedule, you see, there it is. Had a good time at Fandemic, and I would definitely go to one again. Would I go all the way? Would I travel for one out of state? Depends on what the convention is for, who's gonna be there. Walker Stalker, again, all the Walker Stalker comparisons, they did Walking Dead conventions all around the country. So they did one in New Jersey, and I would love if Fandemic would bring this con to New Jersey. I think my days of traveling to Atlanta for a con has closed, but yeah, I would love to attend one closer to home. So that's my final thoughts about Fandemic. It was a good con. I suggest you go, especially if you've never experienced a Walking Dead convention. And yeah, let's get to the haul. My cat has decided to lay on it. Let's go to the biggest part of the haul, which is stuff that I purchased from the Woodbury Shoppe, the official Walking Dead store. And we can start with this shirt. I don't know if you can see it. I got this shirt there. It says The Walking Dead, Sonoya, Georgia. On the back it says we survived somehow. It has the beginning date and the end date for the main show, 2010 to 2022. And I love it. I love the color. It's comfortable. This is large. It fits really nicely. Usually I have to get an extra large. I haven't lost any weight, so yeah, it fits really nice. The only thing, I think this print is kind of like a silhouette of like treetops, but it kind of looks like cow print to me. So that's the only thing that I'm not so keen about, but it's a cute shirt. I love the color. Love kind of the sentiment of, you know, saying goodbye to the Walking Dead. We survived somehow. Yeah. I got this mug here. Now it says the official Walking Dead coffee, and then it has this logo, and that says the Waking Dead Cafe. And I had this mug, I dropped this mug, was devastated because the Waking Dead Cafe does not exist anymore, and then the Woodbury Shoppe also changed the design. And this is the original design. I think this logo here used to be a little bit bigger, but I was super excited to see the original design with the coffee cup and the walker hands coming out of the steam, or the walker hands coming up in the steam of the coffee. I love that. So I'm super happy with this. Was so excited and purchased it immediately. Like you guys saw in the previous vlog, like I was like, you're coming home with me. Stuck that right in my bag. Another thing I got was this dog leash. Now, Mary, you don't have a dog, you have a cat. Why do you have a dog leash? I thought that I could use this dog leash as a skate leash for my skates, specifically during Halloween time. Look at that. Didn't even have to do anything to it. So I got this dog leash to use as a skate leash for my skates, and it says on the dog leash, fight the dead, fear the living, and it has the Walking Dead logo there, AMC Walking Dead, with bloody handprints. I thought it would be a cool thing to use, especially like during Halloween time. I got this zombie infection protection hand sanitizer from Woodbury Shoppe. I didn't have any hand sanitizer on me. I picked up this Carol magnet. I love this design. It is Carol's knife with Daryl's knife with Cherokee roses in the background. I have a shirt with this design from the Woodbury Shoppe as well. This is a little magnet. I wanted a sticker or a badge, but they didn't have any, so I just got the magnet. It's gonna stick on my wall, and you know, I love this ship. I will go down with this ship, so I had to pick up this. And then lastly, from the Woodbury Shoppe, I got these Post-its. I got these Post-its my very first time that I went to the Woodbury Shoppe, and somebody stole them. I used exactly 2, I think, 2 or 3, and then somebody at my job stole them. And they say I survived Sonoya, Georgia, uninfected, with some zombie silhouettes at the bottom. So yeah, I was super psyched that they still had this. Like I said, that was years ago, and I had never seen it on the website, so I was super happy that they had it. This next set of stuff is stuff that I got at the convention. So we're gonna start with this guy. This artwork by Karina. I'll link all the stuff that I got if I can, and artists or whoever, you know, made the things. So artist made this, and I picked this up because I love it. And also I was doing a version of both of these cosplays. I did Wolf Carol the first day, and I did a version of Cookie Carol the second day, so I thought this was super cool. Picked up this little sticker. I'll try and find the artist. He stopped me while I was walking by his booth. He was super passionate about his work, so I decided to, why not, and, you know, support him a little bit. Loved his passion for his art and his comic. So what I got was this Walking Dead comic mask. I love it. Again, it was something that I was like, oh, I'll wear it for Halloween. But hopefully not, like during October. Hopefully we're still not wearing masks by then. Hopefully that's a thing of the past by the time we're in October. But I thought it was cute. Definitely in my color palette that I you know, like. So picked up this, and the artist also was selling these bath salts. So I got this one. Smells really nice. Came with a little scoop. I figured I've been having ankle issues from all the skating and walking that I've been doing recently, so it's like this will be a nice thing for a soak later on. So I picked up this. And funny quick story, I got stopped by TSA to check this guy, and I was so scared because I've been watching so much airline on YouTube, which, is it called Airline? Something, or the airport or something, but it's a show on YouTube that talks about like people sneaking stuff into wherever they're going, and TSA having to stop them and check them for drugs and check them for trafficking and all kinds of stuff. So when I got stopped for this, and especially since I did not know anything about it, I got so scared. They like literally tested it right in my face, like with the drops and the paper, and like, but obviously it was all good. I got this lunchbox. They were giving these away with the VIP package, but apparently they had a lot extra, or maybe they were selling them in addition to giving them away with the VIP package. I don't know, but I didn't buy it separately, and I didn't get VIP, and they were giving them away at the end of the con. I really hope for the VIP's sake that it wasn't like an exclusive thing for them, that they kind of, you know, were looking forward to being like, you know, and I definitely wanted to get VIP specifically for this too. So I hope that it was something that was available to purchase as well, because that would suck if like the VIPs purchased it, or the VIPs thought they were getting something like exclusive and then they just were giving it away, you know. So the first thing in this thing is a little magnet with the Fandemic Tour logo, a new convention experience, fandemictour.com. And we have this water container, a 500 ml liquid thing. We'll see how it works out. Definitely something to come in handy. have this little Fandemic Tour toothbrush container, and I don't want to open it up. Hand sanitizer. We got some tissues. Grab a tissue. We have this Fandemic Tour like eyeglass case, or you know, not eyeglass case, like a little wiper for your glasses or your screens. We have a Fandemic Tour keychain. Fandemic Tour these are headphones. You know, small headphones. We have Fandemic Tour lip gloss. Well, not lip gloss, chapstick. Fandemic Tour mints. And just lots of filling. Now, I don't know what this is. Oh wait, what is it? Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I didn't know it did that either. Tissue top, double. I have no clue. Absolutely no clue what it is. If anybody knows, let me know. And then that's it. And all that was in the collectible lunchbox. Finally, which is the thing that I treasure the most, is my Melissa McBride photo op. So my birthday was about 2 weeks before the, my birthday was 2 weeks before the con. This trip's kind of my celebration of my birthday, since I didn't do much that on the day. A friend of mine had an extra photo op with Melissa, and she gifted it to me. We had a big scare when Melissa momentarily canceled and then got added back to the con, because she was 99% of the reason, well, 90% of the reason that I wanted to go to Atlanta in the first place. And she loved my Carol cosplay, had such a huge reaction to it, and and the picture came out great. Like, I was practicing like how I wanted to pose, even though like this pose isn't anything spectacular, but I just wanted to make sure that everything was in place, you know. I didn't want like my belt to be weird, or like my knife to be weird, or like I wanted the arrows to show, my necklace to be in place, and the strap isn't giving me a third boob. Like it just looks good, and that's what I was concerned about with like the posing. My face looks good, she looks cute. Altogether, a great picture, and I'm so thankful for Christine. I was able to hang out with her on my last, we'll see, Walking Dead convention, and she was the first person that I met all of those years ago at my very first Walking Dead convention. Go follow her, CarolWithAPickAxe. She does Walking Dead cosplays from all other fandoms. She's a big Marvel fan, big Disney girl, so go follow her. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, all the other videos in this kind of series of me going to Atlanta. If you went to Atlanta for the convention, how was your experience? Definitely, I would love to hear that in the comments, or tag me in your video, tag me in your haul videos from the con. I'd love to see what you got. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. The next video will kind of be my bonus video with all my skate adventures in Atlanta. So all the people that are here for my skate content, you'll be happy to see that that stuff. Yeah, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, your night, your evening, your early afternoon, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, this bag isn't filled with stuff. It's just for effect. New York, baby. That's happening literally right outside my window. So we're gonna pause this. Speaking of the schedule, I really missed having a physical schedule as well. Mother of fuck. What is all this noise?